Hey guys, Roseanne White from LIVFITT here, and today we're working on a core burn routine. This is one of 5 of the workouts in my Core Strong guide. If you haven't gotten a copy yet, make sure you do by emailing me at info@livfitt.com, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of this. So today we're going to be working on, like I said, the core burn workout. It's a series of 6 exercises, 6 exercises, and all you'll need is a mat and a hand weight. This is 5 pounds. If you want more, you can do that. You don't really need a weight, but have it handy because it really comes in, it really helps you on a few of the exercises. We're doing crunches, we're doing the slow motion mountain climbers, we've got ab bicycles, plank drag-throughs, that's where you'll need a weight, Russian twists, again, a weight is helpful, and forearm planks. So let's begin. You can set your weight aside for now, and I'm gonna first go through all of these 6 exercises and explain them, then we'll do the workout. Now, my suggestion for the workout is to go through the circuit at least 1 to 3 times and rest about a minute or 2 between circuits. But again, let's go through these 6 exercises to show you exactly how they are done. There's also, in the guide, it comes along with some videos as well. My team has put some of those videos together for you, but I thought this would be helpful that you see me. Okay, ab crunches. Interlace your fingers. Take them behind your head, and your thumbs are at the base of on each side of your neck, pointing down to the base of your skull there. Okay, we're gonna go into 15 reps. Now, I'm only gonna show you the demo, right? You should have a little arch in your spine. I'm not imprinting. I'm not doing a tailbone tuck. That's another exercise. Keep the tailbone down. So I like to dig my heels down and toes up. That's a tip that you're not going to hear on a video. Okay, so if I anchor my heels, my crunch is literally head and shoulders. You want to feel the work come from your ribs sliding down to your hip bones and your back. Your abs are flat. They're not pooching up. So you can always put a hand there to make sure the belly is pulling in and up as you exhale. So this is the work. Your head is heavy, your shoulders lift off, and your tailbone's down. That's your ab crunch. Now from here, we're gonna come into slow mountain climbers. Okay, a mountain climber. I really do like them a lot. Fingers wide, shoulders over the wrists, and I make sure that the elbows are turned in, not out. You want to be round shouldered. And we're going to go into a plank position, one leg and the other. So your mountain climber, you bring it in and hold. Take the leg out, in and hold. If this is too much for you to begin with, just be in a tabletop and hold it. Stretch out, bring the leg down. Bring the knee in, hold it, stretch out and down. So there's always a variation for everybody. The ab bicycles. Note here that your feet don't drop when you're bicycling. So we come back onto our back. Hands go behind the head. Again, I interlace to support the head. Thumbs are along the cervical spine. I'm gonna crunch up. I'm gonna bring one leg up and the other. So when I bicycle it up, I reach out and pull in, and out and pull in. So I'm stretching out. Keeping the pelvis neutral, keeping the head and shoulders lifted. Really dig into it. So you're just not dropping your legs down here. You want to get a stretch and drag in and drag those heels in and up. And then you can reverse them, shoot it out, and up and around. Keeping neutral pelvis is my goal for you, not flattening your back. So I don't want you to be tucking, okay? Just kind of keep that in mind. Now the plank drag-throughs can be very challenging for us, so you have the options. You can always be in a tabletop, and we drag through, lift. So I'm lifting, and my knees are off the ground, and I drag underneath. One hand goes down, I take it across, and I'm alternating, okay? If you're ready for the full plank, all we're gonna do, same thing. Go into my plank, keeping the belly pulled in. I'll take the weight to one side, place my hand under my shoulder. Pick up the weight, take it to the other side. Place my hand under the shoulder. You're just dragging it through, okay? The next exercise, Russian twists. Now we have our weights again. I'm gonna hold the weight. I keep the weight at my chest. When I'm twisting, I'm not twisting my arms, I'm twisting the shoulder. So don't get too caught up with tapping down. I see a lot of that happening, but you're not getting much twist. You're getting your arms to do the work. I want the core to twist. Less is always more. So in a Russian twist, we posterior tilt. You're on the back of the sitting bones. You can have your toes down or heels up, whatever works for you. And I'm pressing my hands into the weight. Inhale, and we're gonna just exhale to one side. Come back to center, and the other side. Now, you may wanna put a ball between your knees because we tend to start flipping things around here, or your knees tend to your hips start twisting. So I wanna keep my knees from moving, and I'm just rotating back to center, back to center. Lot of flexion, then rotation. And the last one is forearm planks. One of my staples in my workouts, and one of my first videos I ever did when I started to do exercise videos. Elbows underneath shoulders. One leg out, then the other. So this is the ultimate of the forearm planks is to keep your legs straight, but you may want to just keep your knees down and tuck the tailbone. You're pushing, karate chopping the floor. I like thumbs up. I don't like fingers, thumbs in because you round. I want to really retract my shoulder blades and feel like I'm pulling my belly button toward my ribs, head away from shoulders, heels away from glutes, and breathe. So that's our routine, and we're gonna go, I'm gonna take you through one circuit, and then you can do additional ones on your own. So let's begin. Crunches, 15 of them. Okay, roll down. Now I just had my legs, my feet down. I'm gonna add on to this, get into neutral pelvis, interlace your hands. Elbows are not pulled so far back, they're slightly lifted. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift. Now, I'm digging my heels down into the ground. I'm trying to feel the ribs sliding toward the heels. And exhale. Hold it at the top for a second or two. And hear my breath, I want you to hear yours. Now, if you want a little more challenge, you could bring one leg up to tabletop, bring it down, other leg up to tabletop, bring it down. Or you keep both legs at tabletop, squeeze legs together. This is 9, looking toward your belly button. I haven't completely flattened my back. I want to feel more neutral pelvis. 4 more, slide those ribs down. Breathe all the air out. That way you breathe more fresh air in. Last time. Excellent. 1 foot down at a time if you left your legs up. Come into the slow mountain climbers. There's only 10 reps. That's the good news, but they are with control and slow. So, like I said, you can always bring knee up, extend, place it down. Knee to the elbow, extend, place it down. But I'm gonna go ahead to the full mountain climber. So here we go. Keep the tailbone tucked. Keep pressing the shoulder blades apart by pushing away from the floor. Halfway there. You can touch your elbows to your knees, that's a bonus. Don't drop your head, that's a thing I always see people do. 2 more. Bring your knees down and shake up your wrist if it was a little too much. If it is too much, you can always put a little towel underneath your wrist and go into more to the finger pads, but the more you strengthen these back muscles through pushing exercises, it'll be less on your wrists. Okay, bicycles. I did just a bicycle with legs kicking out. I'm gonna add the rotation as well. That's really entirely up to you. It's 30 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna time myself. I'll just go for reps right now, but we're saying 30 seconds. Take a breath in. Lift the head and shoulders. Bring the legs to tabletop. So we're gonna kick out. You can add a little more to this. So as I bring the knee in, I rotate, and I rotate. I'm rotating shoulder and shoulder. It's a little more coordination. Lifting one shoulder up. I'm not trying to touch my knee. I'm reaching my elbow to the sky. But we can always go back to the plain old vanilla ones and reverse it for 10 and 9. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. 8, 7, big scoops. 6 more Pilates-based bicycles. 5, 4, reaching up and around. 3, 2, and 1. One foot comes down and the other. Oh, that was probably more than 30 seconds, but that's okay. What's a few extra seconds when it comes to bicycles? Okay, the next one we're gonna do is a plank drag through. And in this one, we'll do 10 reps each side. So I'm gonna start with the weight on the left. I'm gonna come into my plank. Remember, you can always hover if this is too much for you. And remember I talked about with if it's too much for your wrists. Just let the wrist rest on a pad or something like that. I'm not gonna do that, but you're welcome to do it, okay? Let's prepare strong shoulders. Come into your plank, and we're gonna drag through for 1, 2. Keeping the hips square is the name of the game here. Keeping the hands under the shoulders is a little tricky. Here's 5. When I push into my hand, I'm pressing into the opposite foot. Almost lost my weight on that. And 8, 9, and 10. Whew, that one was work. Okay, Russian twist to follow. Getting warm in here. Who says core work isn't aerobic? Okay, again, put a ball between your thighs or knees, a yoga block, something so you have hip stability. Flex your spine, little chin. I take my fist and I kind of make sure I'm not jamming my chin, okay? Fist distance. We're gonna go for 10 twists. Halfway there, if you want to challenge yourself, legs come up. Much harder. Even harder. 1 foot at a time comes down if you take the challenge. Okay, our last exercise is the forearm planks. And we're gonna hold your choice anywhere between 30 and 60 seconds. So let me see if I can time it. I probably can't, so I'll talk instead. Okay, what I'm in a forearm plank, karate chop. One leg back, then the other. Okay, here's where I'm gonna hold it. So I'm gonna feel tucking the tailbone, breathing in, breathing out. Let's see if I can get my timer to work, maybe. Okay, shoulders pulled back. You can roll these if you want a little bit of challenge here. No, my timer's not gonna work. And think about lifting between the shoulder blades, lifting the spine up to the sky. You don't have to roll, but you know, I get a little ADHD when it comes to exercise, so I like to spice it up. I'm really keeping my elbows under my shoulders and my hands line up with my elbows. Pulling the throat in. You can always go one leg up, alternate one leg up. Let's do a few more of these. And let's see if that was 30 seconds. Sure enough, it was. Good. Shake everything out. Okay, guys. So that was your core burn, and man, I felt the burn. I hope you did too. Again, this is one circuit of 5 that's in the Strong Core Guide. I hope you get a copy. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. If you have any questions, you can always email me, info@livefit.com. Share this stuff with your friends and loved ones so they too can have a strong core, feeling it from the inside out. Thanks for joining me today. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.